Hello, in this video we are going to focus on creating a pickup actor that provides us score. The first thing we need to do is to open up a project and go to the content drawer. I'm going to go to the blueprints actors folder. I'm going to right click, choose blueprint class, and this will be an actor. I'm gonna call it BP_star. And for this, we will need special type of asset for this called star. So I'm going to open up the Fab Marketplace. This is the new Unreal Marketplace. I'm going to search for star. And I'm going to filter on price and choose free. So we only can see free assets. And really, there are several things to choose from here. And I'm gonna choose, let's see, we have this star model, we have this golden star model. It's really up to you which star model you wanna choose. So I'm gonna go with this one, golden star model. And really, if you want more pickups than this one, maybe you want pickups that provides different types of points, please go ahead and download them from the marketplace and add them to your project. I'm only gonna stick to this star, or maybe we can have two different stars if you want to. You can also have any other different objects really if you wanted to, but for now I'm gonna go with this star. So I'm gonna add this star to project, so it should be added by now. I'm gonna close this down, and I need to add something else also. I'm gonna go to the Fab Marketplace one more time. Let's search for bomb. Let's see if we can find anything simple. We have a nice, we have two different models here. These are really nice. So let's see if we can choose. I think this one is better. It is really up to you which one you're gonna choose. I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know if these have animations, by the way. Let's see if we have it. It doesn't say anything about it. I'm gonna go back. Let's see if this have animations. I'm gonna check this out. All right. It's not animated or something, so I cannot really see, but I'm gonna try adding this one here and add to project. Okay, so now we are having two new stuff to add to our scene. We have the bomb and we have the golden star that provide us points. And these by default comes to the Fab folder, so I'm gonna move them to our assets folder one by one. I'm gonna save all. I'm gonna drag this one more time to the assets folder, move here. And let's move this one as well. Okay. I'm gonna leave the Fab folder there for now. Whenever we download something, it will go to the Fab folder by default. So let's go to the assets folder, and you can see that we are having the bomb here and we are having the golden star. So let's go back to the blueprints folder. I'm gonna go to the actors folder. We are having the star blueprint here. This is an actor we just created. And I'm gonna add a static mesh component to it. And on the right, you can see, I can search for this star. I'm having it here, golden star. Search and find it. We are really zoomed in right now. I don't know how big this star is. I have to test and see. Otherwise, we might need to, scale it down. So let's test this out. I'm gonna drag a star into the scene. Yeah, it's really huge, as you can see. It covers the entire screen. So what I'm gonna do is just scale this down by default. So currently the scale is 1. Leave the locked on, because this is now locked, and when that is locked, it will scale them equally on each field. So if you change this to 3, all will become 3. Well, we are gonna scale this down, so I'm gonna scale it to 0.2. Let's drag the star to the screen again just to see the real size of it now. Let's see if I well, it's still huge. So I'm gonna change it to 0.1. It's still big, 0.05. Let's see. It's still a little bit too big. I think I'm gonna go with 0.02. This is good, 0.02. And yeah, so leave it at 0.02, and I'm gonna compile and save. And besides, we also need to add something that we can overlap with. Let's see. What we could do is right click on the static mesh. I'm gonna name it star mesh. You can right click on it and add event on component begin overlap. But really, I think it's better if we use a sphere component. I think that's better. So let's go to add and search for collision, and we have a sphere collision component. And I'm way too zoomed out right now. If you select this and click on F, it should zoom in. Oh, now it worked. So you can see that we are having the sphere here. I'm gonna increase the size of it. Something like this. I think this is good. We're gonna use this to detect overlap events. And that is when the ball is going to pick the star up to gain points. So the star needs to provide us points. Therefore, I'm gonna add a variable here called points. Change it to an integer. And in here we can set how much points we should get. I'm gonna type 15. Okay. So if you go to the event graph, you can see that if you select this sphere component, right click, go to add event on component begin overlap. I'm gonna remove all of these, we don't need them. And the other actor, I'm gonna cast this to BP ball. I want to know if that is the ball that is overlapping with this sphere. So that's why I'm casting it to the ball. And if this cast succeeds, it means this is the ball. So what are we going to do here? Well, we are going to access the... let's see, if this is true, we are going to add some points to the HUD screen. And in order to do that, we need to access the HUD. And the HUD is located in the HUD widget, but let's see if I can. We can access it through the controller. So I'm gonna do a get player controller. We need to cast it to the cast to BP controller. We are casting it to the correct version. So here we know this is the ball, okay, fine, and then we come here, we're gonna cast this to the ball controller. And really, let's see, ball controller, and once we've done that, I'm gonna access the HUD from the controller. So I'm gonna search for HUD. This is the HUD variable we created, and from here we can easily update the points. So we just do, I think we call it add to score. That's the function we created, and the scores we are going to add is really the points that the star provides. So when this is done, we need to destroy the star because we just picked it up, right? So I'm gonna destroy it. And we're gonna test this out right now and see how things work. Before doing that, let's click on the spear. Check the collision settings for it. It's on overlap all dynamic. I think this is really, I think this should work. And if not, we can change it. But for the mesh, I'm gonna click on the mesh. And it also blocks all dynamic. I'm gonna click on here, go to custom, and just click on ignore. I don't want the mesh to do anything at all. I'm gonna change this to no collision because we don't want it to have any collision. The only thing that is taking care of, overlaps and so on is really the spear. It overlaps all dynamic, it's query only, and yeah, let's see how this works for now. And I'm gonna go to we can do let's just try this out. I've already dragged out the star to the scene here. I'm gonna do this. Okay. Alright, it seems to work perfectly just fine. I just picked up that star and now we got 15 score. I'm gonna try it one more time so you can see what's going on. I'm having 0 score. I'm picking up the star now and it provided us score. And now it's removed. And really, what I also want us to do now is to create a bomb vector. Okay, this is something that should be avoided because it's a bomb, and I want you to, as a challenge, try to create this yourself. How do you think it should look like? You can use the star as a template, and if you want, you can also right-click and duplicate it. Open up the star and change some settings and see if you can figure this one out yourself. And you don't need to implement everything, but make sure the components and everything here are correct. The spear, the star, well, the bomb mesh in this case. I'm gonna rename it the bomb mesh. Make sure we are having the correct mesh, the spear, and the size of it. Check in the viewport and try to place out the bomb and make sure that the size is okay, so it's not too big or too small, really. And see how that works. And currently we are having a scale of 50 because I just duplicated that. So this needs to be changed as well. But try out the bomb mesh first. So pause the video please and give this a try, or else we can do this together. Okay, hopefully you did well. So I'm gonna work on this duplicated blueprint file. I'm gonna rename it first to BP bomb. I'm gonna select the bomb mesh and search for the bomb here. I'm already having it here. Let's see. It's way too small. That's because this is scaled down. I'm gonna change the scale to 1 again. Let's see what's. Okay. There you go. This is how it looks like. You can change the speed of the camera here to the top right. I'm gonna set it to 0.1 so I can more slowly move on. And if you look, the spear is way too big now. I'm gonna change the scale to 1 and change the size of it. And really what I want this to do is to explode and provide some impulse to the ball, okay? A radial impulse. So this will work as if the bomb is trying to push away the player, so the player falls down, and therefore the player really should avoid this bomb. So I'm gonna compile and save that. So let's see, we have the mesh and we have the spear. I'm gonna select the mesh again, make sure we have the collision settings to ignore everything, which we already have. Let's select the spear. I want this to overlap all dynamic, and really, yeah, let's keep it like this. So if you go to the event graph for the bomb, I'm gonna increase the size of this window. And we need to check if this is the player. I'm gonna delete the points because this bomb is not going to provide points. And what I want this to do is just provide a radial impulse, so and then remove itself. So let's try out this. I'm gonna right click and do add impulse. It says add impulse, and add impulse, add radial impulse bomb mesh. You can search for add radial impulse bomb mesh. Connect these. This is the size of the radial, and beyond the distance from the origin there will be no effect. So I'm gonna try with a size of 30. Maximum strength, so I'm gonna add let's start with a value of 10. Origin, well, that is the, let's see what it says. Point of origin for the radial impulse blast in world space. So this is the location of where the blast should be. So I'm gonna right click and do an get actor location. I'm gonna compile and save, and I'm gonna destroy the actor after we hit it. Let's just try this out and see what happens. I'm gonna drag out one of those bombs. I wanna see how this behaves. It's way too small, so I need to make this bigger. I think a scale of 3 is perfect, or maybe even 4. Yeah, I think 4 is even better. Let's go with a size of 4 in scale. So that is I'm gonna start the game and do okay. Let's see if I go back. Let's try with strength 500, radius 50. Let's try this one more time. If this doesn't really work, we will work on this in the coming lectures, because I still need to do some tests on this before I know how to implement this and make it work. But for now, let's try this. Okay. We still have some work to do on the bomb, but the star seems to work very well. We can now pick up things, and we are not far away from finish really. We will soon be able to build up our levels with portals and being able to fall down and so on. Alright, so we will work on a bomb next and test it to make sure it works. So thanks for watching, and I see you in the next one.